Building Racial Literacy is an anti-racist learning programme which began in 2021 and was co-designed by groups of people who are working to make anti-racism a baseline value in education. There have now been 4 cohorts of the Building Racial Literacy programme. That's over 400 people. Past participants of the programme, known as alumni, are continuing to sow anti-racist seeds in Scottish education. They are building on their learning and turning this into positive changes in their nurseries, schools, colleges, universities, community learning settings, museums and more. In education settings across Scotland, anti-racist clubs are giving children and young people the space and time to connect and raise their voices. The anti-racist clubs have hosted school events, run learning sessions for teachers and for other schools, and have taken action in changing their school environment. They have been safer spaces for pupils to unpack their lived experiences of racism and to feel seen and supported. They have even met with politicians to share their work. Local and regional networks have been established to keep the work going and have been making brilliant interactive resources to support fellow educators in finding new ways to diversify their teaching. Community learning networks have been set up to share resources and host more learning sessions. This means that those who support adult education or youth groups have a stronger understanding of racism and how to challenge it. Creative anti-racist projects have been taking place too. There have been music festivals, culture carnivals, and one primary school's anti-racist club created a video using quotes from pupils. It even played at their local cinema over the summer holidays. The Building Racial Literacy programme has also won awards, which is helping to spotlight its work in Scottish education. And all these amazing alumni achievements have been supported by a strong sense of community and growing friendships. This feeling of connection is even more powerful for alumni of colour. Before joining the programme, they reported feeling alone in their concerns about racism and finding it difficult to discuss. But anti-racism work can't just depend on black and minority ethnic educators. White majority ethnic colleagues are beginning to learn about racism and now need to work to be less race evasive. Before BRL, I most likely would not have challenged racism for the fear of saying the wrong thing or making a mistake. This course has taught me that talking about these mistakes and correcting them is far more important. School leaders have a huge role in this journey by supporting anti-racist work in a meaningful way. I now see the importance of anti-racism coming from the top down within a school, as well as from the bottom up. It's the responsibility of all and not the job of an individual. The seeds of anti-racism are growing in Scottish education. There is still a long way to go, but we have come so far and have so much to celebrate. Our sense of community, most of all. Thank you to those changemakers and their work. If you're not already involved, there are plenty of ways to begin your journey.